Hello everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon. Today we are starting a brand new journey in the world of Planet Coaster. I have forever and always been a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon, all the way up into Roller Coaster Tycoon World, where they extremely fell flat. Now that I finally have a computer that can, as you can see, manipulate Planet Coaster with amazing amount of ease, I finally decided we're going to jump into this. Now, I played a lot of Planet Coaster already, hundreds, at least 100 hours, building parks, and there's some trees floating over here. We'll get to those in a bit. And just trying to make it ours, you know. I made an original park, then I made something that resembled Six Flags, and then I've been working on a Universal park after taking a template from somebody else. So I decided the great way to introduce the channel to Planet Coaster was let's actually build a park from scratch. Now, I'm not a perfectionist or a completionist. I just like building. So that's what we're going to focus on in this park. We may try to get into some detail, but I think we're going to learn the game together and just see what we can build. So I have taken the custom scenario editor that allows you to make your own parks and lands, and start out with the, I think it's the Alpine one, where it's just up in the mountains and it's beautiful. There's a lake feature. Our park boundaries actually dip into the lake just a little bit. I put that on max so we had the most amount of room as possible. My thought process is when I built this, I put in some trees and put in some mountains to give real obstacles of what real life parks have to go through to be able to build for the future. So the thought process is if we start with like this main area, and then maybe we'll eventually work this way and make it flat, and then maybe eventually you'll have a two-tier where there's a system down here that goes over the river that's not connected. You know, just thoughts that I think that we should try. That's a beautiful sun glare, but bright all at the same time. So, without further ado, the park is closed. I did just pause it. Let us begin building our park. Now, usually these are done via time-lapse, so, you know, bear with me that it's going to be probably slow progress to begin with, just as we try to feel everything out. Let's see, what do we want? Do we want blue? That's too bright. This is going to be the, you know, the backbone of the park is, you know, what do we want? Not little tiles. We're going for a modern era park with a little bit of classic twist, so I think this stonework is going to work well. So we're just gonna leave it like that just for now until we can get a better feel for what we're going for here. Let's see. So if we do an entrance here and then rides start off that way. So I'm one for certain details, and what I mean by that is I like putting up fences. Is this the... Nope, that's a fence that I had made. Actually, I had gotten from Steam Workshop and made one bigger. Okay, it's been a little while since I've been in here, so I just gotta figure out where everything is. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. Just keep people in or out, depending on where we need them to be. Let's see. I don't need an advanced move, but I do want snap on. It helps. Alright, you on the floor, you on the ground. Yeah, okay. Just for now, since we don't want anybody inside yet, let's start with, not that. One of my favorite features is the fact that we can just, you make a mistake, Control-Z it. Amazing. I do kind of miss the grid system. You know, that's in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I do miss that, but there's too much in this game, too much detail for me to dwell on something as such. You know, just because that's where I felt comfortable. Now, we've got to be more creative on what we do and how we do it. Alright, so I want to keep anybody who happens to be passing by, even though we're not, you know, we would imagine it as not being in existence. Just to keep them out, and we will eventually have a full perimeter fence. I do realize that the fence is currently in the ground. I'm just having that match with what's in the landscape. Keep those pesky teenagers out. I'm doing teenage things. Granted, they just climb out and get over. But, you know, if you really, really want to be... Oh, that's not connected. Okay. It's from our original shift down. Well, it's too small for somebody to squeeze into. Alright, so first things first is we need some construction equipment. I love this. Somebody had built this little set. A lot of stuff you'll see is actually on the Steam Workshop. Highly recommend it. They're just neat little things like, you know, there's a trailer and a forklift here. I think I made just the trailer. Yeah. Just to be able to start construction on this part of the park. Alright, so how do we want to bring people in? So first off, we'll do this. Just to have the path there. We will delete it here in a second. And then, actually, the more I think about it, I'd rather approach it with 23 footpaths. Let's see, can we go that way? And then lovely. Kind of like this main common here. Yeah. Oh, yes. Perfect. Main common for tickets, etc. Then this would be your entrance, which will probably change over time as the park grows. Actually, right to, let's say there. And now let's make sure that we have paths wide enough. So we want to head off into this direction. I just like to lay out the paths first to know how we want to make this park, you know, and then just fill in the space from there. So I want definitely something down near the lake over here. Whoops. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for more of an organic feel. We'll fill the rest in with, like, you know, pots and, you know, planter pots and shrooms and trees and stuff like that. You know what? I originally turned off the audio because I was like, oh my goodness, am I going to try talking over that? I need something in the background. It's too quiet. You're not going to play now? Alright, well, maybe it won't play. I don't know. Maybe it hates us from turning it off. There we go. There's something. Oh, it sounds fun. Not really getting a look that I want with that. I know there's supposed to be, like, neat ways to be able to... Ooh, okay. Hi, Ella. Ella's now come to join us. I guess that's fine for now. Alright, so that's the path that comes this way. This will probably be offices. Maybe a ride or two over here. Sure, we'll come to that weird little V, I guess. And now the Huskies come to join us. How lucky can we get? Alright, like I said, we're going to start super small with this park and just kind of go from there. I'm thinking like maybe a roller coaster or a handful of flat rides. Hi, Ella. Would you like to say hi to everybody? You can say hi, you don't have to just pant on my leg. That's a good start. That's a good start. Hello, Fixed Game 000. Welcome. We are just getting ready to start small. Let's see, what do we want to even start with? Let's go with those, like, you know, very generic rides. Preferably something with lots of lights. It'd look really good at night. And again, I'm trying to keep really space management. It's gonna be hard at the beginning. I want something like, you know, so they just bought this park and they want it to work, but you know, you don't have the land to fix it yet. Actually, I want. There we go. Wait. There we go. Not on ground path, ground queue. There we go. I've obviously changed some settings from beforehand. We gotta get a fence on the outside of the ride. There we go. That's much better. Much happier. All right, well, we got our first little ride here. Sizer? Oh, I always thought it was Sizzler. Ha, never really looked at it. All right, let's see. What else is kind of generic here? Not that. Let's see. Where's the carousel? Again, it's been a while since I've been able to play Planet Coaster. Fixed Game 000, thank you so much. Thank you so much for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that. And again, slow going here at first until we can kind of get our bearings where everything is. It's been a little while. Of course, to be under gentle rides, just gotta pay attention. There we go. Carousel, a classic carousel at the front of the park. Used to be, I haven't done it for a long time because with a service dog that I have, partially deaf, that's Ella, for those of you who do not know, it actually is very hard to find rides that she can go on. So when I was a kid, my mom and I always used to go on a carousel. It was the last thing we'd do before we left the park. Oh, thank you. These queues are gonna have to be much longer. I'm thinking about it now. I don't know. We'll squish for space and we'll make improvements as we go. Let's see what else is kind of that generic. Swings are usually generic. Looking for something a little bit more on the thrill side. Where's the zipper? They call it flip here. Kind of want like rides in the middle. Like, I guess the way that I want this to look is if somebody. It's okay. I got what you meant. I got what B-Dude meant. I kind of want it to look like somebody bought at auction a whole bunch of fair rides. You know what I mean? Started off as fair rides and said that he wants to try to make a little park. Ugh. There we go. And that's what I'm hoping that it's going to start out as. You know, then paid obviously for a roller coaster to be put in. A little bit longer of a queue for something like this. Perfect. Let's see, what else? Track ride. Not track rides yet. Let's go to normal rides. Let's see. So we have Ferris wheel, we have that. That's a little bit too much out of our range, I think. Bumper cars is a classic. Yet again, anything that could have fit on a truck at one point. Yet again, we kind of want to keep. Whoops. Messing with the height. Kind of keep everything close knit to begin with. Something that could have been bought, something that could have been managed. Wrap around here. I'll put like a nice planter there. I don't know why it's not automatically putting railings. Well, around some of the rides, but that looks good there. Let's see what else we got. This is another kind of fair ride. I don't really know what to call it, but I've seen them. Everything's gonna be super close together to start out with. The hope is that if there was enough business, even though I know we have unlimited money, you know, you'd eventually buy bigger and better things, maybe eventually get some theming on board. Yeah, perfect. Ooh, don't want that. Go back. There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty. Take it easy, FixGame000. Thank you for the subscription. For the follow, not subscription. What am I talking about? Oh, it's been a long day already. Let's see, what else we got? Yes. It's so funny. There's been so many of these popping up, these rides. I've always known it as a devil's ring. Excuse me. And like companies are trying to be like, oh, they're roller coasters. Nope, they are not. I would not count this as a roller coaster. Fundamentally, yes, it is a roller coaster, but it's not. Some nice line up there. Perfect. That looks good. Everything's starting to look very fair-like. I'm enjoying it. Enjoy it a lot. Oh, some of these are gonna be so much fun to build eventually. Chair swings, yeah, those are very common. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The tilt-a-whirl, as it'd be known over here. I know it's different around the world. Place entrance where there, and place exit to come out right there. Space management as much as we can while we're thinking of it. Oh, that would have been a nice cut too. There we go. Looking pretty thus far. Woo. I don't know why it's automatically getting rid of the gates. That's something we gotta look into. It's not the end of the world. Let's see. Oh, I know, shops and stuff. I'm excited about that. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty common. Let's put over here a whirligig, I think is what it's known as. Like a mini Ferris wheel for kids. I kind of want like a picnic area in the middle, so we'll put it. So we wanted to start out as a family park, I guess. There. All this is absolutely 100% subject to change. See, that one kept its frame. I don't know. I don't get it. Some of these things confuse me. All right, what else do we have here? Sky Ace, this is the Scrambler. Pirate ship. We'll eventually get that. We need some. You know, we need more stuff that looks like it came off the truck. Teacups. Teacups. That's standard. I don't know if I've ever seen one at a fair. Right there. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Now I wanted a path. 30 is where we were? Yeah. More with paths, perfect. Let's see. Okay. Next. 2 itty-bitty roller coasters, so one wooden, one kid coaster. There's actually a couple things that I haven't seen before, so I'm looking at that here in a second. We'll grab that guy in a moment. Okay, I want the other side. Oh, this is gonna be a very long long guy here. Like some sort of crazy caterpillar thing here. Oh, you're still at an angle. Wow. Oh, those colors though. Let's see. Can you give me heights? Don't you do that? Oh, they're there. Telling you, rusty. I want these to kind of be more of swooping turns here. Oh, wrong way. So let's do that. 45 maybe. Up a little bit more. There we go. That looks better. Ready? And whoops. This. I'm going very loosely. We have to get the dog to say hi. She currently went down. She went downstairs, so she'll be up throughout the different streams. She's always with us. Husky's up here though. That's one of our other dogs. We call her the Husky. Very original. She is a Husky. The missus and I know we're not overly creative with our dog names. Alright, I'm very loosely basing this off of Catwoman's Whip that's at Six Flags New England. And when I say very loosely, I mean super very loosely. I'm just trying to get like something that's got sweeping action, something that's not overly exciting for children. You know, I think that's fun for them though. And then of course we'll have the classic wooden coaster right next to it. Something here just to give kids. Ooh. There we go. I think it was at 30 degrees. Yeah. And let me just see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just because of the piece in the middle here. All right. We want to see a test. It's going to be horrible, but we want to see what the test is going to look like. Excuse me. Crazy little caterpillar guy going on. Oh yeah, we're gonna need faster than that. That's funny. Okay, stop the test since it updated and made it a quarter of a caterpillar. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's see what it looks like here. I want to smooth everything out and make it look prettier. I just want to make sure that this works. Whee! Just want to make sure it's got enough push behind it, that's all. Oh yeah. Enough sweeping turns to have fun as a kid. very, very basic. That's what we were looking for. And that's what we get, as everything just magically disappears. There we go. Here. Yeah. Alright, let's start the test. Let's see what we got. What does it feel like? Alright. Beautiful views. We're going to be filled in with trees here in a little bit. Yeah, not bad at all. Something quick, something windy. And we even still have enough push to get us to the station. Awesome. Well, there's our first little itty bitty ride. Let's see. Let's get on over here. Just gonna get a screenshot while I'm thinking of it. Alright, let's check our timer. We got time to do some more? Nope. Alright, so that's going to do it for our first episode, everybody. Really, we just got the path layout, a couple rides. We've got shops, buildings, fencing, electricity, trash cans, everything. We've got so much more to do, but we've got a pretty good set for backbones. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, let me know down in the comments below. As well, you got any name suggestions? I'm not going to name anything yet. You got any name suggestions either for any of our flat rides or our little caterpillar ride here? Just let me know down in the comments below. For those of you watching on Twitch, I do appreciate it. We do put all of our archives out onto YouTube, plus some stuff that we can't stream here on Twitch. And that's at PadfootTD space games. If you're watching this on YouTube, we do stream almost all of our content on Twitch at PadfootTD. You want to see some cute puppies like the one that came in and joined us for part of the stream? That's Ella. That you can follow us at PadfootTD Games on Instagram. But I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.